Double bass, walking in C minor, gritty boom bap drum break with a heavy Rhodes piano stabs. Check the stride, 街角藍色の街 Cooling down Indigo dusk 青い吐息 Blue breath 信号機 Tells me when to move 進む Watch the steam 鉄のハイ鼓動 Matching the snare hit リズムに乗って Thick air blue ink on the brick 藍色の街静かな夜 Quiet night Blinking like an eye 瞬き Anticipation 体中 鼓動 Pushes me to the spot 機体の中で Muted trumpet solo takes the lead Piano shifts to rhythmic chords Upper west, lower east don't matter次の一歩 Next step forward 夜の風 Night wind biting 都会の響き City echo 止まらない Don't stop the flow Almost there Corner of the eye 藍色の街足音響く Footsteps ring 信号機 Letting me pass 開かれた道 Final block 準備はいい鼓動 Says I've arrived 目的地へ Bass continues Drums fade slowly Trumpet plays a final bruisey lick 藍色の街鼓動 Indigo signal 進め Final snare hit The ticket gate is a revolving door to the grand The air feels crisp and expensive A silent score for the move I planned Gliding through the land alone, no much Indigo City This rings a divine tonic for the soul Watching every sing-wall key Traffic light, pass me by Losing my grip on the need for control The velvet seating holds a certain poise As I navigate the urban arrangement Feel the syncopation of my codon heartbeat As the landscape undergoes a subtle acceleration There is a grand design in this motion Kodo ga hayaku naru A temporary release from the daily frustration A temporary release to a different verse The tracks are a melody, I find it frustration The tracks are a focus that feels quite lovely Wrapped in the fabric of the midnight blue is much better than being stuck in reverse. The train is a spell for the sophisticated, a vessel for the heart that is newly created, moving toward the light of a broad milai future. The destination's like a divine design, under the watch of an indigo sky, under the watch of an indigo sky. Everything the cabin is finally aligned, the signal is clear and the path is wide. I take the transit for a velvet ride, moving with intent. Quite divine, indigo. Ha! Tick, 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 tick. Footsteps through the road Jura and Kenso, delineating the rinkaku of an unyielding Hikumen, ink-driven Senko, across the Yakudo of the block, harnessing the percussive Kodo and Kiseki of the track, moving the track, moving the grid. My posture is a jagged line against the asphalt frame, navigating the shunken, inch size of the lane. No hesitation in the rhythm of the architectural play, conducting the current while the pedestrians look away. Anger emotions in the shinya and velvet kokyu, splattering the calcumen. On the rough grain, the day, the food is an extension of my shodo, mapping the kishiki and the sharpness of the gray, staining the iron. Architect of the Zanzo 9 left behind in the road you ride, where the hidden chakra gone fine. The geometry of movement is a sharp and sudden flight, vandalizing the silence with the stroke of liquid light. Shift the key, the shindo, and Juryoku rise, escaping the genjutsu of the Titai scene. My Sishaku is a loud and sharp kakudo, define the soku and the kensen, routine, elevation. The Jinro can spray hits, ignoring the Kyoko where the urban fabric splits. Every motion is a calculation of spatial breath. Life in the ink is a victory over technical death. Back to the road you ride, with the final you go, crystallizing lies in the Fuke Fun King into a permanent state. My Hiseki is the ration band of the chase, riding the shushafu before it is too late. Ink on the is a canvas of unyielding steel and stone. I conduct the energy into a language of my own, mapping the yakudo of the serfdom reimpulse. The result is a vision that no logic can repulse. Asphalt breeze, the kodo gudo continues. Stop. The sky is a heavy shade of blue, watching the Nagare storm, waiting for the future, waiting for the future to arrive. A divine moment in this small room, grinding the monges against the stone, a slow melody, rhythmic and low. I find the kokyu in the wrist, watching the ink begin to flow. It's a grand kind of sing-jak, where the world feels soft and wide, holding the brush with a steady grace, with nowhere left for the mind to hide. The paper is waiting, white and pure, to catch every pivot day, tracing the path of a falling drop, a pattern only the heart can weave. There's a wild sort of cue and wing cool in the way the black meets the grain, painting the sound of the afternoon under the rhythm of the cold rain. Suddenly the wind begins myself in the each squad. A single stroke to break the chains, to be governed by a drop of water, to be the Tromsø of a world that lives for a second. Now the ink is set and the air is dry. Some tells a story of grace, everything captured in a single line. Before the shunkan leaves this place, it's a grand sort of feeling to know exactly where I stand, exactly where I stand. Leaving the pit upon the tray, with the storm held firmly in my hand. Just the ink and the rain, just the moors and the nagale. Perfect choo-choo-choo, divine. Final piano chord resonates. Picking up the pieces, I'm looking at the mess I made. Sharp edges against my skin, the ceramic is cold and white. I thought the break was the end, I worry, but I'm counting every single crack, tracing lines where the fault was, keeping the weight of it. Mixing the res in the dark, thick and slow. It takes time to hold again. Matu, I'm waiting for the set. This kinkintugi heart is stronger now, filling the gaps with precious light. I don't hide the way I felt. Every scar is mine. I'm thankful for the breaking point, because the repair is where I shine. Focus on the breath, gratitude for the dirt and the rain. I'm not the same girl, that's a no jibbing. I'm refined by the heat and the strain, holding the moment. It's slipping like water, but I'm here. No more running from the wreckage. I see it all clear. The value is in the men, no slow. The value is in the time I spend. This kinkintugi heart is stronger now, filling the gaps with precious light. I don't hide the way I felt. Every scar is mine. I'm thankful for the breaking point, because the repair is where I shine. The liquid metal flows in the seams, it's binding the soul. Kokoro what's enough? It's not perfect, but it's whole. It's forever this way. I love the cracks in the bowl. This kinkintugi heart is stronger now, filling the gaps with precious light. I don't hide the way I felt. Every scar is mine. I'm thankful for the breaking point, because the repair is where I shine. Shining, kagayaki, mended now. Every moment has a price. Right now, final sub bass hit fades into silence. Mornings they break, stop, but go down. Stepping out with a new vibe. Today, macchiato footsteps echo in the white door city. Wrapped in the heat meets sleep that no one knows. I don't need a map to find my way. Just a rhythm, the moving crowd. Style is the arbor that is so well, moving through the wind like a silver bird. The air feels sharp and heavy. I take a deep breath.
ocean, pure and climb high. The gravity cannot hold my spirit down, floating away, stretching my hands to the sun. Every day is a potion I found in the dust, keeping the mouthful alive in my chest. This urban heartbeat is where I belong. I am breathing, he won't shake down. With the stone and glass, no one can steal the light I carry inside. Steel pillars pierce the blue sky, move like a ghost through the rush, finding a flower in the cracks of the asphalt. My own pace is the only lie I follow, watching the colors change on the crossing. Am a part of the motion, a part of the sound. My reflection dance on the tall windows, feeling the energy rise from the ground. The air feels sharp and heavy. I'll take a deep breath, and climb high. The gravity cannot hold my spirit down, floating away, stretching my hands to the sun. Every day is a potion I found in the dust, keeping the mouthful alive in my chest. This urban heartbeat is where I belong. I am breathing, but the stone and glass, no one can steal the light I carry inside. Sun soon aside, the noise is where I hide, hidden away, waiting for the moment to burst. Hearts soaring fly, soaring so high. Iron and rust to the gold in my eyes. Everything shines, stretching my hands to the sun. Every day is a potion I found in the dust, keeping the mouthful alive in my chest. This urban heartbeat is where I belong. I am breathing, with the stone and glass, no one can steal the light I carry inside. Flashing up dawn, lead me home through the twilight and the magic. Walking on it, walking on it, walking on it. Funny clear, feeling right now. Droplets falling from the leaves, showy agari no koko. Steam rising from the ceramic, kokoro makutaro maru. Looking out through the glass, mimi wataru keshiki. Yesterday is a memory now, namida wa mou kawadeire. Can you feel the shift? 新しい風に乗って The sky's opening up, 眩しい光の中で Washed away, clear blue 足上の扉 Step outside, start again 輝きを掴んで The world is breathing again 響き合うメロディー Get it, shine 体はそう pure heart 自分らしく歩こう Ask myself The rhythm of the street 足音刻んで No more heavy clouds in the way 霜飛ばい飛び回る Dish flow Japanese soul 完璧なハーモニー Take a breath, make it real 今を抱きしめて Breath Can you feel the shift 新しい風に乗って Sky's opening up 眩しい光の中だ Washed away clear blue 足への扉 Step outside, start again 輝きを掴んで The world is breathing again 自分らしく歩く Ask myself The horizon is calling us home 遠くの空まで Everything is in its place 愛に包まれて And nothing Everything is alright Believe in the light Washed away clear blue 足への出てよ Step outside, start again 輝きを掴んで The world is breathing again 響き合うメロディー Together let's shine そう不破自分らしく歩こう Ask myself Shining so bright 手に手見れば見つめて You yeah So clear Ha 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 The stairs have a slight tectonic tilt 地上可能性高が変らに触れる Dust motes act like heavy sediment 狂いペイめくる音 I am a symptom of this quiet geometry 暴言予感コツを止めて My pulse follows the meter of a text 時計の針遠く響く Welcome to the architecture of the clouds 空のように心を挟んで Falling between the ink and the wood 懐かしい場所を見つけた We are suspended in this paper vessel 高いただ見上げて My fingers trace the spine's leather decay 夢の続きここで探す The varnish is peeling like a deciduous season 言葉の海深く残る Each shelf is a tether to a lost version of me 窓から差し込むここの光 Stagnation feels like a heavy blanket I prefer 言葉の舞う秘密の野だこ I am reading the blueprints of a ghost 指標し指でなぞる Welcome to the architecture of the clouds 波のように心を挟んで Floating between the ink and the wood 懐かしい場所を見つけた We are suspended in this paper vessel 高い棚見上げて Na 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 The world outside is a communication breakdown 帰る場所さえ忘れてしまう But the binding here holds the gravity together 空の上文字が踊る Is it a symptom or a cure to stay here 静かな空雲の本体 Welcome to the architecture of the clouds 泣くのように心を挟んで Floating between the ink and the wood 懐かしい場所を見つけた We are suspended in this paper vessel 高い玉見上げて Closing the cover on the heavy afternoon また汗と愛
drifting past, Kumo drifting past, moving slow, you know naga. The glass is cold and blue, drifting in the sekai, slow motion loop of time. Aoi white sky, kumo kumo Walk through the gate, shizukana, she's in a place. Everything stays, tomateru, green on the lens, midori no haze, carry me aloft, takaku. Maybe I'm here, crystal and clear, samenai, drifting in the sekai, slow motion loop of time. Aoi white sky, kumo kumo floating where the kumo, floating where the kumo, floating where the kumo hide, fade out.
I don't think the passion matters to me. Piston strike, but if the true fire. Rubber bikes, the dollar low. Scanning neck pure show. Scenery shifting. She burns. Gravity, let's go. Feeling chill. Visions turning as ayaka. Deep. Open the glass, let the battle sun raising up. I'm high now. The whole looks killing. Heartbeat lost in a fairy light. No more masters, told me true. Shoes off, so now Hanama Iso. City pressures talk cool away now, watching the wider. Come on, a circle. Higher floating. Freeze the shunkans in the frame. Break the shoe wheels, eyes in deep life falls. Bulking for days. Limbs, oh, don't roll through the spray. Static turns to haywire calm, drowning out the quarter noise. Tension snaps like a few breaking. Finally breathing cool QT. Finding the kotae heat. Open the glass, let the chaos rising on that high line. The whole world looks killing. Our black coffee lost in a fairy light. No more masters, told me.
your hand on the gear shift. The air is thick with honey light. We don't need a destination today, just following the curve of the coast. See our gate, stretching across the hood, painting the leather in deep ochre hues. I like the way you watch the lines, steady and sure in your movement. The tires vibrate a low frequency, matching the pulse in my own wrist. Cruising through the evening calm, siyanage in the rhythm of the road. Windows down, let the world breathe. Oh, we find pulling us further out. We're just drifting with the sun, finding peace in the transit. You look different in this light, natural and unburdened by the weight. I see the head changes in your eyes, reflecting the end of the summer heat, reflecting the end of the summer heat. No rush to reach the front door. The Carry Dive is where we belong now, between the tall grass and the salt air. Simple medicine for a tired spirit. No words needed for this vibration. Cruising through the evening calm, siyanage in the rhythm of the road. Windows down, let the world breathe. Oh, we find pulling us further out. We're just drifting with the sun, finding peace in the transit. Sing the oi, kokachi oi, this feeling of belonging to the motion. No expectations, no heavy lifting, just the friction and the flow. Everything is exactly where it should be, riding the wave of the horizon, catching that tailwind. See our gate, looks good on you, so good on you. Keep the windows down, let the cooling air settle in. Let it in, let it in. We're almost there, but let's linger. Not yet, stay here, stay in the trip.
White square sitting on the grass, 眩しい光の中だけ My fingers stained with cobalt blue, 空の青さを追いかけて The wind is turning every page, 昨日が踊るね I can feel the earth breathing deep, 静かな朝の始まり Mixing water and my heavy heart, 色を重ねていく Tracing lines that never end, 鼓動が速くなる This is where the magic starts to grow, 命の音が響くよ Painting every petal with my soul, 世界を彩る時間 Open up the window to the sun, 足へのキャンバス I just wanna stay inside this moment ずっと回っていたい Green grass sticking to my knees 土の匂いがそういえば Butterfly lands on the wood 小さな準備の新ルパー壁にない No need to rush to find a stroke ゆっくり歩いてゆく Every mistake is a new path 間違いさえも足 Mixing water and my heavy heart 夢を描き出して Tracing lines that never end 自由を感じてる This is where the magic starts to grow イメージの音が響くよ Painting every petal with my soul 世界をrewanted together Open up the window to the sun 明日のカンバス I just wanna stay inside this moment ずっと待っていたい Red and bright it's flashing on the white いつを動かして Catch a rhythm, catch the morning high 気風を感じて Nature is a teacher, I'm just a student 瞬間を切り取る Nothing is perfect, that's why it's prudent 心は動いている
Yeah, it's the flow of the garden juice. Ready to let all my worries loose.
Just let it loose. This is where the magic starts to grow. 耳の音が響くよ。Getting every better with my soul. 世界をリボに to color world. Open up the window to the sun. 明日のキャンバスに I just wanna stay inside this moment. ずっと待っていたい。The sun is high above the fence. 鮮やかな季節 Standing my hands with every you. 悲しい私 Give me La 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 la. 優しく揺れてる。I'm in the air, surrounded by light. Feeling so 떨어져가. Love is the old story. It's that 알지, baby, you're the king. Reading my ocean, I never lose. Catching the joy, I'll never die. Move, vibe is one beat. Feeling so danky. Embrace the touchy. Everything is key. Living in the 순간. Focus on the surely. Hey, why, hey, why. Hey, why, hey, why. Spinning the page, like I'm spinning the daisy. 인간의 감이, that's the busy 얘기. But I'm on double, that's my high fashion. The theme eternal, I'm moving a passion. The keynote dope is falling music in the season. Coco roll is heavy, with wisdom, no emo. Sitting in the soul, watching the whole go. It's so super, she's a god. Know the flow is on. The rain's the only one sliding on my bonus. Knowledge is she got a feeling like it's always. On paper smell, that's my favorite Rio. Tonight, no you so here just a blue dance. I'm surrounded by the beat. Feeling so 떨려가. That life's so old, it's the bungee. Beginning in the machine. Bring on my ocean. I never lose. Catching the glory. I'm under the dummy. Life is one beat. I'm feeling so wingy. Embrace the bungee. Everything's chilly. Living in the 순간. Focus on the surely. Hey, why, hey, why. Hey, why, hey, why. Hey, why, hey, why. Hey, why, hey, why. Just a moment. Take 서도 약할까? Turning the last page. Last page.
The radiator is clearing its throat, a rhythmic cough against the floorboards. Steam curls from the ceramic lip. Not a ghost, but a blueprint of heat. Not a ghost, but a blueprint of heat. I'm dissecting the geometry of the curtains. The tactical silence of a dust mote, waiting for the wind to sign the lease. My knuckles are pale against the porcelain. The future is a package I haven't opened, but I'm stroking the cardboard with my thumb. Present tense is a heavy velvet curtain. It smells of ozone and iron. I'm folding the hours into origami cranes. The tap drips a perfect quarter note. Count the gravity pulling at the chrome. I'm too sharp for this soft morning. An architect architect of my own boredom. I'll prosecute the sun for being late. The bureaucracy of waking up is beautiful. Toku-toku. Pour the water, dismantle the dread. The kettle is a siren for the sane. More air, more space, more teeth. The clock is a metronome for my skin. The future is a package I haven't opened, but I'm stroking the cardboard with my thumb. Present tense is a heavy velvet curtain. It smells of ozone and iron. I'm folding the hours into origami cranes. The tea is cold, but the air is a dakai.
Just like that. Yeah. Keep it smooth. Real smooth. Real smooth. Walking through the gate like I own the park. Found my lane in the deep, sorry. Bass hitting soft in my heavy footsteps. Looking up at the already. I'm already above the way the light breaks through the green. Everything feels right, strictly paying one. Hey, no noise, just the sound of the wind. Posted up by the lake, watching ripples. It's a different kind of street politics out here. The trees don't talk back, they just listen. Found a bench made of cedar and time. This is that pure Shiwase state of mind. Got the breeze on my neck like a silk scarf. Checking out every petal on the hum. Bright colors popping up against the dirt. Staying grounded while my head is in the can. Gazing through the leaves, staying low key, finding all that Shiwase in the shade. Temori is calling out my name today. Total pain in the way we move. Equal rhythmic, no pressure, no deadlines, just the grass. The dirt under my sneakers feels like velvet. Another path opens up, leading nowhere fast. Stopping to smell the fire along the rail. It's a luxury to just exist in this space. Watching them hurriedly dance on the path. Ain't no competition with the birds in the sky. They got their own rhythm, I got mine. Walking slow because the scenery is rich. Deep in the oni, where the air is thick. Wrapped in a blanket of quiet confidence. This ping is the only currency I need. Everything else just background noise. Just noise. Staying in the park of the afternoon until the sun decides to dim. Through the leaves, staying low key, finding all that Shiwase in the shade. Tomorrow's calling out my name today. Total pain in the way we move. Yeah. Stay in the green. Catch the light. Don't worry, it's all being one.
I'm walking through the stalls before the heat arrives. Hidodori, spilling from every corner. Petals pressed against my fingertips like proof. Hanakaho, wrapped in paper thin as breath. Nobody taught me this could be an answer. Choosing something just to watch it bloom and fade. Maybe I'm learning how to hold things lightly. Okurimono to the part of me that's still trying. I'll buy fresh flowers for the empty space, not to fill it
rescue, just receive. The vendor asks me who they're for and I go quiet. 自分のためよ I say and she just nods. There's no ceremony in the way I carry them home, but my chest feels lighter than it did an hour ago. Petals against my collarbone like a second pulse. you, proof that I'm still here. I'm not fixing anything, just making space for color on the table when I wake. I bought fresh flowers for the empty space, not to fill it but to let it breathe. Chisana kiseki in my head, something fragile I can choose to keep. Not rescue, just receive. Then we'll buy Sunday, and I'll buy more. This isn't about forever, it's about now. I bought fresh flowers for the empty space, not to fill it, but to let it breathe. Small acts of defiance against the weight, something fragile I can choose to keep. Not rescue, just receive. Liquid pigments, 鮮やかな色 Stroking the horizon, 新しい始まり Watching this off, this off 輝く世界 Trap me on spills, 空を縫う Painting the sky Pigment on the lens 視界外が開く Vision opens The frequency of orange のシリコン Vibration Gravity lifting 浮かび上がる広がる Horizon to spill 境界が消える just me and the bomb. It's peaceful. I'm in the taking surrounded by lonely feeling so穏やか life is a old-oldie. It's the kanji eating the champagne juice, reading my show I never lose, catching the primary under the thigh moon. Happy's black Becky, I'm feeling so ganky. Embrace the county, everything is Kaylee. Living in the shunkan, focus on the show me. Hey, the page, you like I'm spinning the machi. Ink on the county, that's the real sage. Leather bound towel, that's my high-end fashion. The Kimi to no TN, moving with passion. The Kino Bob, falling music in the season. My cocoa roll is heavy, wood with some no maintenance. Sitting in the soul, watching the Kumu. It's so she's a god, no need for the song. The wind is the only one sliding on my low. Knowledge is chikara, feeling like a can't lose. Old paper smell, that's my favorite breed. No youths here, just a blue team. I'm in the tongue, surrounded by the feeling so穏やか, life is so odori. It's the particles, beauty in the shoes. Reading my Yoshi, I never lose. Touching the moment, under the bamboo, I've been Becky. I'm feeling so wanky. Gotta embrace the party, everything is killing. Living in the shunkan, focus on the show me. Turning the last page. Pushing through the heavy wooden door, be right. I know your heart is going when I step inside. Searching for my usual empty still gonna cut out like a world where I can't hide it. Sweetness of the wine and greatness gone down. Stirring lumpy kinky circles in a cup. Watching all the busy do for what rush. While I wait for the shake again to stop. The steam is rising in a lazy line. My frozen shingle starts to beat again. I think I'm finally 준비 to let go. Little more heaven inside my jam. Tasting every single vivid key. Outside of the glass, I keep kissing two ships inside of this pumpkin. I'm safe and free. Melodies playing on my pen. Familiar chords are like a heavy coat. Passing by the many liquor. Keeping all my feelings hidden in my throat. The steam is rising in a lazy line. My frozen shingle starts to beat again. I think I'm finally 준비 to let go. Bitter more head inside my dome. Tasting every single vivid key. Outside of the glass, the kitty kiss sections inside of this pumpkin. I am safe and free. I don't need a Leo for this fushi. I don't need a map to find my way back home. Looking out the window at the galaxy, everything is moving in the light of day. But I am finally standing on my own. Bitter mocha held inside my tiger. Hira. tasting every single vivid cue. Outside of the glass, the kiss extortions. Inside of this cold can, I am safe and free, finding my own place to be. Watching as the temperature can, the heart is warm against my head. Walking back into the morning to you, I see the girl on a stranger's face. I finally understand who I am. Ooh, 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 ooh. I keep them flat between the heaviest books I own. Oshihina, resting where the spine curves deep. The petals dry, but never lose their shape complete. Kyoku press into paper thin and fragile now. I wonder if the weight is kinda cruel. Does it hurt to hold a bloom this way? But maybe preservation is its own language. Daiichi to the things we cannot keep alive. Slower than I thought it would. I tucked the note beside a stem I picked last June. The ink and petal both turn softer with the years. Shimao, the thing I'm scared to let drift away. The book gets fuller, but it never feels too tight. Each layer adds another season to the stack. I'm learning how to love what doesn't move or grow. She can't becomes a garden I can open when I need. I flip the pages just to check they're still there. Itawaseru slowly, but they haven't disappeared. The texture changes, but the meaning stays the same. It's not about forever, just a little longer now. Zest falling down, 조여이 morning. Oven getting warm, 들떠는데요. Paper on the tray, 준비 slow. Wait for the rice, 관 뺏기는 perfect style. 다른데 getting crisp, like glass of water, the socket begins. Thumbs in the wind, he ran slow. Started lose a leaf, catching up the rain. 가스라비 번지어왔어. Flowers in the bay, flowers in the bay, flowers in the bay, flowers in the bay. Walking through the stalls, the beat up begins. 고민하는 wind, he will slow. Skies on the mist, 닦고 지지고 거슬라리 시선 가입을까요? Lined up, midori no make. Turning sense, tidy your no shika. I wait, 마이니치. Small space, I'm veranda. Perfect rose, kirei 나를 beautiful. Water drops, mizu no oto. Falling fast, すごいday. Time is spin, 時間がない。Grow, grow, grow. 育て Little herbs, 私の家 Stay green, 変わらないで Wait for it, まだだよ I plant the seeds, 種をまく I wash the dirt, 土を見るBasil leaves, バジルの香り Meets fresh, 爽やかな Fresh, the seas out, 街のそっと But I'm quiet, 私